I can push.
You escaped. I don't know what that safety bonus is for, but it's all good.
That bell makes you want to just rush.
I know, it lends to the that sense of panic.
Yeah. Makes you just want to rush everything.
Looks like you made it to see another day. You're a sheep? Is that what I look like? He says, from my perspective, you look like a sheep. Oh. He says, what's that voice? Where am I? He says, that's what I want to ask you. He says, there's only one thing I do know. If we don't escape, we're all dead. He says, it's endless every night. He says, you gotta be kidding me. He says, everybody in here is suffering from the same fate. If you don't want to die, you have to escape. He says, you mean as long as I climb, I'll live to see another day? He says, I can't say for certain, but there's a bell. It's like something in like a cathedral. As long as you can make it all the way up to the top, you should be saved. He says, I can't say with conviction, but you just have to believe that. You have to keep yourself, keep grip. Don't lose it. It's either you would die. He says, give me a break. He says, you're gonna just have to aim for the top and climb. He says, you better rush too. He's got to be kidding me. Hold on, give me a little second if I can. He says, yeah, you have to take the initiative and talk to the sheep.
As you do.
You have to be proactive in communicating with the sheep in your dream. That sounds reasonable.
Alrighty. Oh, it's 3D. Hello, Mr. Sheep.
He says, you look like a sheep. He's like, you just took the words out of my mouth. You look like a sheep. They're all sheep suffering the same fate. I love it.
What's this?
Great story so far.
Save.
If you don't make it out of here, you're a dead man. He says, I'm definitely gonna make it out of here. I don't know about you. He says, let's work together on this. He says, who the hell are you? Why the hell should I trust you? I've got no reason to trust you. He says, get the hell away from me. I'm gonna smack you upside the head. Jesus. Doesn't look like he's gonna get fired. This guy's just sitting in a pew. I like that. Talk to that guy. Oh. I don't want to die. He says, you have two choices here. He says, chill out, man, chill out. And on the other side, he says, shut the hell up. You babbling idiot, basically. He says, relax, relax. He says, how the hell can you do that? If you do that, I'm going to lose my champ. Oh. Hold on. He's worried that someone else is going to kick him out of the way if he starts to help. So he doesn't want to trust his life in someone else's hands. He says they're trying to come up with new techniques. These guys are dressed up. He says, should I teach you a trick I learned? He says, yeah. Top one says, tell me. And the other one says, I don't need to know. No, the top one. Yes, please do, please. This is something I came up with. So he's going to talk us about the pyramid. Okay. He's creating a pyramid. Okay. Very nice, very nice. This is definitely teaching us basic fundamentals of climbing. So basically, if you want to go up 3 areas, you need to create 3 landings. Okay, basic stuff here. Sorry, you know, anybody who plays games knows what the hell they're doing. Supposed to do. He says if you don't learn the basic fundamental, you're not going to get far.
Huh. Oh, okay. That's pretty neat. Go back and then pull her out. Ha, okay.
Oh, hold on. He says, so basically you need to learn how to do all of these in one fluid motion. The fundamental, the key point is learning to take advantage of the edges on these blocks, because they're forming seals to allow you to scale up. Someone just wrote in there in Japanese. Says it looks difficult. The guy in the chat.
ちょっと難しいよ. Let's go.
So basically you need to take advantage of that fundamental principle. Yeah. Okay, so he says you didn't he says I knew that. He says I didn't realize that. So you basically already knew that one. That's a fundamental. So I would say I knew that. Yeah. He's basically saying that you can't leave it up to fate. You're a dead man if you do. He says, I know that. And he's talking about the saving, using the save function. He says you have to rely on technique. He says there's a lot of different techniques available to you hidden under the surface. You just need to find them. And if you find them, you need to tell us.
Alrighty. I'm gonna talk to these guys here.
Jesus. The whole short sheep congregation here. He says, why did you take me here? Why was I taken here? He says, I don't know. He says, why are there sheep all around me? This guy lost the plot. This guy just given up. He says, what's the point? We're all gonna die. He says, if we're all gonna die, we might as well just relax and take it easy.
All right, well, let's go to.
What about the freedom? Freedom. Let's get out of here. He's in the confession booth. Zangeist.
Sit. All right.
So this is the confession box. You're like a newbie.
Hyaku.
What? What?
Hyaku.
Hyaku? Oh wow, okay. He says she wants to confirm the value, your worth. Okay, first question. Marriage, is it the beginning of a life or is it the end? Well, you said pull the rope. Do you think it's the beginning of life or do you think it's the end of life? Left is beginning. Let's say beginning.
Beginning. Left, right?
Left. So far. We're not poisoned yet. Okay, we're one step closer to Blue Angel hood. Is she surprised that you chose that one? Nanimono da. So who the hell is this?
It's the mother-in-law?
He said basically what she's saying is the people who are here, there are people who regard you as trash. You are not worthy of dying. I'm not worthy of living. So you need to go through the tests and trials, tribulations to see if you're worthy. He's like, where the hell am I? So it's analyzing your answers right now. So it's saying, what about the other people who chose? Oh, these are other answers. This is online survey results.
Oh,
so
sweet.
most of the people here think that, we have 75% think that marriage is the beginning of a new life, and 25% think it's the end of life. Wow. 20. There's a statistically significant fact.
So this is online.
That's pretty awesome.
Being online.
Yeah, it's been online. That's pretty cool. I've yet to see something like that. Prison of Despair.
Oh, if you play Demon Souls, it's online.
Okay,
Constantly
right.
online.
He says this isn't. It's just going. It's ongoing. Oh, I fail to see how points are relevant. He's like, hey, you're getting the hang of things. How the hell you expect me to get used to this? That's what he's saying. He says, don't go ahead, help me. He says, I can't help you. It's hard enough just keeping myself alive. He says, you may acquire some strange, mysterious items along the way. He says, items? Tools? He says, Nani ga shiranai. So as long as you touch the item, you can acquire it, obtain it. Okay, let's go get it. However, you can only have one at a time. So when you want to use it, you have to press the square button.
Oh, you can use items. Sweet.
A eulogy seems in place. So you can't have a lot, so you got to use them wisely. Counting on you. Oh, just go around the edge. Just go down and go around. Did someone just fall again or cheer?
sound like he cheers.
The coin. Who is this guy? He says, I don't know the details, but it says. He says, depending on how you climb, you can acquire more. He says, be mindful if you want to gather a lot. Don't know quite what that means yet. Oh, these are the strange coins. So when you get these, your score will increase. So also your points will go up for every step you climb. So right now you're on 12 steps in the upper right hand corner, and this is basically a multiplier for your score. Yeah, there's it almost looks like a Ultima Avatar Ankh on there.
Oh, so this is just still going towards your points, right?
He says, yeah, go for the high score, and it's not just a matter of saving yourself. Oops, someone just let out a zinger in the chat. Oh, so that's what it is. So all those guys are like, how am I expect I can't trust you. You're gonna kick me off the edge, I guess. Basically, that's what's happening here. Oh, oh, he's coming back up again. Get going, man. Wasn't that enough to get up? You could have climbed up already. Go down and all the way over. You helping him?